Hey Magnus, can I ask you a question about managed services?
Yeah, of course, I have time. Right, well, you know how they say that life is like a box of chocolates? With the managed services, you know exactly what you're going to get. First of all, you get some artifacts. This could be code, some redeployable solutions that you can benefit from straight away. And since this is a boxed and proven solution already, you get the benefit of economy of scale built in. And when you start consuming it, the cloud will change, the same as it always does. And when the cloud does change, then you get also a software assurance that will keep the box refilled automatically. Hello, my name is Magnus Martinsson, and I work at the Devoteam as a cloud engineer. I'm here to see if we can figure out exactly what is in the box when you buy a managed service. What does it concretely contain? What is it exactly that is being delivered to me? This question is part of a series of questions that we are answering about managed services. And if you have any additional questions you'd like answered, please go to our homepage and take a look, and we can see about answering your specific question in our next video. Unboxing the managed service, what is in the box? Well, there's three things. One is very concrete, the artifacts. What exactly for code and documentation and things is it that I'm getting? The other two are more values. You get economy of scale, and you get a software assurance to go with your delivery. So the artifacts, you get documented and empowering reusable solutions for your company to just benefit and roll out across every team that you have. Okay, so you can get compliant components, or you can get a solution to a specific security problem as a service. And those solutions and components are packaged up and sent to you. In order to understand that, I'll need to go on a little bit of a journey to explain how that works. Essentially, these components and solutions are built and maintained by an engineering team of experts that know exactly everything about security or exactly everything about compliance. They build that solution and they push it out automatically using automation to each customer project that has acquired that service. What's important to understand is that when they do, all of these components are versioned and tagged. So each release has a specific version number on it so that it can't be mistaken for another one. And I'll tell you again, towards the end of my little story here, how that benefits you. When all of these components are updated, whenever there's a new tag on anything, automatically that code is copied out, sent to a customer project where all of those components that the company has acquired as a managed service are available, and the customer has access to view these and use those solutions however they see fit. They can pull them down from the customer project, and they can use them anywhere for anything because they're subscribing to them. But the buck kind of doesn't stop there, right? It's annoying if they need to pull down every new version of everything. What we additionally do, a good practice is at the customer side. On the customer side of things, you can set it up in such a way that there's a mirror project that pulls down any new version of any component that comes out. If there is a new version published, automatically that's pulled down to the customer. And now is when those versions come in handy again that I talked about initially. Because things are versioned, a new version is pulled down to the customer, but it doesn't change anything in the customer environments. Because obviously, before you put something into production, you need to verify it first. Now, of course, when the component version was built, it was tested against many different solutions that we already have, and to ensure that there's quality and that it works for us and so forth. But we can't know every solution out there. So we publish the new version, it's automatically appearing at your place, and we notify you, hey, there's a new version. And now you take a look at that and roll it into testing and make sure that your solution is still working with the new version, and you can pull that into or push that into production and put it to work for you. So you get the benefit of a solution that is built purposefully to update the security, new security change that needs to be fixed, or there can even be a bug or anything like that, or just a new feature that you wanted to request. And the new feature is rolled out and you can pull that into production and start using it. What's good about that is that you can be assured that your production is stable and is not changed by the managed service supplier sending you something that causes a change in your environments. Of course not. That's up to you when you want to roll that out. And I want to mention quite briefly about economy of scale. What's great here is that any update to any component is sent not only to you, but it's sent to every other customer as well. And in return, anywhere, an engineer can have some feedback. Oh, there's a bug, or there's a new security thing that we need to update to, or let's say that we need a new feature. We have an idea. We need to expand the product with the following feature. All of that feedback from any customer is sent back centrally, and the engineers that maintain this solution look at that and go, okay, great solution. Let's make a new version of our component, update the version, and off it goes with automation all the way out to the customer, and they can put it into production. That's just smart if you think about it, and with economy of scale there, the burden of that cost is kind of spread out across every customer that acquires the service, rather than each enterprise, each company needing to build and maintain all of that compliance themselves. That's really hard to do. And you probably don't think, or you can probably easily see, that this could be not in your best interest as a company. Getting some expert solutions already pre-built is probably more effective and will bring you a good business benefit much faster. The last part that comes in the box of a managed service, the software assurance. The one thing we do know for sure about the cloud is that it always changes. There's going to be new features. There's going to be new policies. There's going to be new security risks on the internet that we need to respond to. And there's great opportunity and maybe a little bit scary to be in that world. But here we are, right? We're using the cloud and we are getting solutions sent to us by a software vendor, a managed service, right? Are sending us artifacts that we use. Well, brilliant. But what about tomorrow when there's a new flaw or a new problem or a new security hole? Well, no worries. The team, will discover, you can report things that you might see as a security risk or a problem, but definitely the engineers behind the components, they keep on top of things. And so they will automatically update the components and solutions and send new ones, new versions to you. So the delivery of a managed service comes with a software assurance. So while you are subscribing to it, you can stop worrying about those problems that the managed service is solving. For example, compliance. If compliance needs an update, you don't have to do anything. You get the solution automatically. In essence, the benefits of a managed service, the things that you get in the box, is that each problem is then solved just once. For all your teams across all your services, just once is that problem solved and everyone will benefit. You will definitely get the assurance of best practices. You'll get an optimized solution, and it's always kept up to date by these industry-leading experts that are on those teams that build a managed service. The great part, again, is that you don't have to do anything to maintain it. And what we see a lot is that all customers that I've ever worked with have this challenge that we built something that was great, and 6 months later, it's no good anymore. The cloud changed and we needed to now spend a lot of effort to keep abreast or keep up to date with all of our services, and it's just too hard. But a managed service will solve that automatically for you and fix things kind of maybe sometimes even before you knew you had a problem, with no additional effort on your part. So what you get in return for that is that you get time, you get focus. You can focus on your business problems, you can focus on winning more market, you can focus on building new services, and make sure that all of those, cloud cross-cutting concerns are just handled for you. That is what you get when you unbox a managed service. If you have any questions, thoughts at all, please don't hesitate to ping me, and I will gladly see if I can help you answer your questions. Thank you.